All right, we got this conversation with Ben. All right, because I'm sick and tired of this narrative. Everybody keeps I keep hearing it from media and everything. Everybody keeps saying we expecting Ben to be some type of superstar, heir to LeBron's throne, or whatever the case may be. If you're telling me this dude is a generational talent, but he's not giving me generational play, we gotta have this revisit this whole Ben Simmons topic. Now, for my money, I see an evolution of Rondo at best. Can't shoot, can run an offense, and play a little defense. This dude is not a generational talent, and he's not somebody you should be a cornerstone of your offense.
So I'm going to ask you, what do you consider a generational talent?
That's what they called him. I never called him a generational talent.
Right, no, I'm saying, well, what's your criteria for that?
You affect the game. For the generational talent?
Yeah, about to say what Ben do too.
Yeah, no. For my generational talent, if you call yourself somebody that's changing the game.
Okay.
Like Steph, he changed the game. Right. It's generational talent. Jordan, changed the game. Generational talent. Bron, changed the game. Generational talent. That's what I'm looking at, generational talent. Now, not to Ben's credit, but they've thrown Ben out like he was supposed to. Like they had this whole picture when he first came to the league of him taking a picture with LeBron, talking about the king and the prince.
Right.
Like he's supposed to be the second coming of somebody of LeBron type caliber player.
Right.
Playing the way he's playing, he's not even going to sniff LeBron's legacy.
Do they still say that though?
I'm about to say, it's just because of the points thing with you, or because I'm like everything else he does is almost great.
No, he doesn't because he's not aggressive. He's not a guarantee.
Like I said, like, scoring wise, okay, but he'll pass.
Right, he's not a guarantee. He doesn't guarantee you nothing except for defense and maybe assists. That's it.
That's big though for running the team.
Rebound, everything.
That's not guaranteed.
He's a utility man.
Huh? Do you think he would do more if Embiid was in there?
No. I think. See, the problem is somebody says something to me, and I think they are right. Has we ever heard it come out of Ben's mouth that he wanted it to be this great player? Did anybody? No. That's what was, and that's the argument that the person was saying to me. You never heard Ben say, "Oh, I want to be the next great this, or I want to be the next great that." You never even hear Ben say what he wanted to be, other than I just want to play basketball.
So why are you so harsh on him then?
Because you told me when you came. That's why I throw him a little bell. I'm saying that's why I throw him a little bell. The pressure that they've been telling us is he's this generational bull that's supposed to do this and supposed to do that. But technically the problem is but he may not see himself as that player. The issue I have with him is the potential that he has is look like it's getting wasted. Because you see the skill set when he decides he wants to play like a generational talented player. You see what he's capable of, you see what he can do. But when he doesn't act like he wants to do it, he's like, nah, that's not my game, then what do you what's it for then?
Does he not play his position as he should? Like a point guard is mainly setting up the team.
First of all, Ben Simmons.
Nowadays,
listen, he has a point guard mentality. Tell me he shouldn't be a point guard.
No.
I mean,
he shouldn't be a point guard.
I agree with you. He's 6'10", can run like the wind. He should. I think he should average 20, 25.
So what? He should just be getting putbacks because he can't shoot.
Putbacks.
But that's the problem.
You put him in. If he's a forward, but he can't shoot. You don't need to shoot to be a forward. Now he's getting put out of the rim. That's what I'm saying. But what he doing when he down there is this. That's a hook shot. That's a both hook shot. A little flip shot.
I think if you just take somebody off the dribble and go and
But what Ben can do when he decides to play, he can get. Technically, he's big enough, strong enough, and fast enough to get in the lane
when he wants to.
When he wants to,
at will.
But he doesn't, and it's pissing me off because
he can't shoot free throws. I think he's scared of the contact.
But if that's the case, if that's the case, then give me that. When I mean to give me that, like if I remember correctly, he's having one of the worst free throw percentages in NBA history.
Yep.
At least if you compare them to the other stars, they gave you something else to offset that. You're not giving me nothing to offset it.
Well, he is giving you something to offset it.
That's not offsetting the points. Here's the problem. Here's what I mean. It's mathematics.
Okay.
You not giving me a bucket. The team's going to give me 2. I'm -2 right there. If you're not giving me a bucket, if I even put you on the free throw line, you're giving me 1 out of 2. The team getting 2. That's -1 every time you on that free throw line.
But he's probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year. So at most, he's giving you more stops than not.
If you're telling me that this dude is an evolution of Rondo or freaking Tony Allen, then fine. I'll live with that. But if that's the case and that's what he is and this is what he's going to be for his career, a defensive type of player that can run an offense and assist, fine. Name me a team to where that was your cornerstone and they won something. There isn't one. So if that's the case, then if Ben is going to be this player that they say we shouldn't be expecting him to be, but he's going to be what he is now, then that means that I need another freaking superstar, and you're not it.
I think the best comparison for Ben, for someone that's in the league now, is Draymond.
Draymond can hit the shot. Draymond can hit a shot.
Yeah,
but
he's
not a
but he still could hit a shot when he was in his. When the Golden State won the championship, he could hit the shot.
He could.
So Ben Simmons could get you a points here and there.
But Ben, he can get you points here and there. But they said Draymond was a broke man's LeBron at the time when Golden State was winning the championship.
That was happening.
They called him a broke man's LeBron because
everyone wants to compare.
But they gave you everything because back when Draymond was in his prime, he was scored. He gave you 20 points.
Right.
No, he rarely. He gave the same thing Ben do now. The same numbers. They do the same numbers as that.
He can give you 20.
Ben will give you a 20 random game. Draymond will give you 20. The same thing. They do the exact same thing.
But at least I know with Draymond, if I kick it out to him, I might get a higher percentage of him making a shot, and then somebody not taking a shot at all. No, that's the point. I don't care.
Still leave them open.
Right. The problem.
Open.
Right. But the problem. The point I'm having is at least Draymond took the shot.
Yeah,
Ben won't take the shot. Take the shot.
I'll agree with you there. I think Ben needs to keep him honest.
Right. Take the shot. You miss, you airball, you do whatever. But take the shot. Yeah. But if you're not going to tell me that the potential that you have, you're not going to tap, or you don't want to improve to make yourself better, which in turn will make your team better, then that means you're not the superstar that I think you was. And I got to go get me another one.
Yeah, he's not a superstar. He's not a superstar.
Then if that's the case, then you got to go get. Then Sixers going to need another superstar. They think Ben is going to be the. They keep right, but they calling Ben the cornerstone of the team like he's the second best player on the team. He's not.
No, they say Tobias.
Player-wise, yes. Scorer, no.
No, come on, they look to Tobias.
Huh?
They look to Tobias.
Tobias is the second best scorer.
He's the best scorer, but he's not the second best player. They're calling Ben the second best player.
He is the second best player.
Right, but if that's what my second best player is, that's not enough to win. It's not.
Well, every team needs something different, because Utah got that, and their second best player is what? Who, Conley or Gobert?
Either Gobert or Conley.
But you know what Gobert is, and you're not seeing something that Gobert can probably do better to up the team. You look at Ben and you know what he can do better because he has shown you at times he can be this other player, which in turn will make the team better. But he just doesn't want to. You're going to watch Rudy and say, all right, no, Rudy's stuck in his skill set. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you can say anything about Ben.
No, you can't.
5 years, right. We know what Ben's going to give.
If he win this playoff series.
No, because the only way I change anything, he better give me 20 and 10, and I don't care how he
20, 10, and 10?
No, he ain't got to give me 10 assists. He can give me 8 or 7 assists. I need a consistent 20 or more buckets and double digits in rebounds, and we win this series. Consistent.
Can't use double digit rebounds. He'd been a point. It's a little bit to ask for.
How? To get a rebound?
He's a point guard.
All right, we ain't gonna go with point guards.
Russ is the only one, unless you sit down there and do it. Like it's not really nice.
But that's what he does. That's what I'm saying. He already gets he's already doing that without the points.
Like 7, like 7 to 8. I mean, but
that's fine if you give me high numbers and points. But
just give me assists. Your job is assists, not the rebound. Your job is assists.
So you want assists and points?
Yes, he got to do me assistant points.
Not make the players better. He's making, besides the last game,
he leads the league in 3 points.
Yeah, he leads the league in assists and 3-pointers. Yeah, I know. He leads the league in assists and 3-pointers. If you give me that, but then you can also be a liability at the end of the game.
Yes.
Be careful what y'all ask for, because if you be aggressive and he start airball and missing his hair, y'all be mad as hell.
But no. See, here's the problem with that.
Y'all be like, stop shooting.
No. The first, if he starts this year, right? Mm-hmm. And he starts doing that, we lose whatever the case may be. Now you come back next year, and you're still pulling. So I'm assuming that you worked on your shot in the offseason. I'm expecting your percentage to get better. I'm not expecting him to become some deadly shooter.
But he works on his shot.
That's my point. He don't take it.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, I'm saying if he works on he's working on his shot, and if he starts shooting next game and misses, and we know he's working on it, you gonna kill it. He can't shoot. He just can't shoot. You
can't kill somebody. That's what you want him to do. Now it'd be a different story if he starts doing it. And
you're saying that now when we try to make money.
If you want him to shoot 10 jump shots and he make one of them and he breaking everything else, they going down fast break. You gonna be mad as hell. Now we go like, yo, Ben, just pass the ball. So like you saying, it's pick your poison.
Do that in the regular season, not now. Do that in the regular season.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't do that. Right, exactly. You don't initiate something new in the playoffs. By the time players come, you should have your game locked this up.
Yeah, do it in the regular
season. But by next season, if he started doing that during the regular season, I'm not mad at him.
I would love for him to go ahead and get the 2 feet in the paint and
play like Giannis. I want him to play like Giannis.
He can do that.
But see, that's the example that a lot of people use.
I told him personally. I said, if you're not going to give me jumpers, at least when you go to the right dunk,
right.
at least finish strong.
But that's the example that somebody used of how what Giannis was when he came in the league and what he turned himself into. Technically, him and Ben came in the league with some same skill set. Technically, Ben has a better skill set than Giannis.
But they different things. Giannis want to be the best player in the league.
That's what that's what they are saying with the mentality part of Ben.
Giannis won the crown.
Right. Ben, they are saying, did anybody ever hear Ben say he wanted anything at that level?
That's fine, though. You don't want to come in the league and want the crown.
Right, but to my mentality, no. But if that's the case, then your skill set to me is almost a waste because you could be that bull with the skills you have.
He's timid. He's a very quiet player. I barely even hear him on the court. Like when he plays, like he doesn't.
He talks.
He talks sometimes. Like he's not that. Like
But I can't see my team. I can't see you being the reason I lose because you don't want to use the skills you got.
I told you. I think I told you too before that when Brett said Ben took a jump shot. I think he missed and made. I don't remember. Brett was like, "Look, I want him to take one a game." Once he said that, Ben no longer took another jump shot.
He no longer took one.
And then he said, "We're gonna work on that each game. At least want him to take a couple, jump shots a game." Ben did not respond to that well. He did not like
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
So Doc tries a different approach. I said, "I don't care if you shoot. Don't shoot. Whatever."
And he's not taking the still not taking the jump shot.
But if your coach telling you don't shoot, do what you do. I don't care if you shoot. I don't care if you miss your free throws. Do what you do. We love what you do.
So
and he's not going to improve. He ain't going to never do.
That's what I'm saying. But you're not. That's what I'm saying. He's not improving with the skills that you know he has to improve on.
Because his coach like, yo, I don't care.
But that's right. That's Doc fault. But Doc talking about we should take it easy. And what you mean take it easy?
If your coach telling you that, imagine what his coach telling him every day in practice. And his psyche that we already know is fragile. It's like. He ain't gonna never take a jump shot.
I think Embiid needs to be like, listen.
No, B said that. No, B said that.
B said that one time.
B said that one time. It didn't change.
He shot low when he this aggressive. When he do that,
but like I think he needs to be like, yo, shoot.
No, Ben. B said it. I don't know what this dude playing like this.
The 1-3 that Ben, he was dribbling the ball. They was winding shot clock down. Joe like shoot.
Yeah.
Ben turned around. He started looking at the player, sized him up, and shot. But Joe was like, shoot. What are you doing?
Like, shoot. Right. Just
Joel wanted him to shoot.
Right. Everybody wanted him to shoot. We're not worried about the outcome. Like now, you can't do it because we're in the freaking playoffs.
Yeah.
But do right. I don't want to see that now. But in the regular season, dude.
I
thought it would be a secret weapon because they asked.
Right. I thought they were gonna start the playoffs.
Somebody asked me like, "We'll see" or something like that. I'm like, okay, you saving it, and you want to surprise me.
Then fine. Right. I'll live with that. But to see what he like when they say take it easy on it, but to see what he's capable of and to not see him use it is pissing me off.
So let me ask you something then, because take away the generational talent and everything they say about him.
Right.
If you look at where Ben's at, he's literally the third option. The numbers he's giving you at the third option are great. 15, 7, and 6 is great for a third option. He was player of the year. So why does he need to go up?
Listen,
he give you great numbers for a third option.
Here's the problem with him being the third option. He's the third option, but technically he's the second. You're the third option, but you're the second best player on the team. No, you're the second best player on the team. Technically, regardless.
Of potential.
Off potential, off of what he can do, he's just not doing it.
He's been giving you 15, 6, and 7 for the last like 3-4 years. So
his career, he averaged like 17, 16, 17.
He gave you like 15 the last 3 years.
But you have become, because of the mentality or the aggressive, you become a liability to where teams try to use you as exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if you're my best player, you're my second franchise player, because you technically he's the second franchise player outside of Embiid.
Yes.
You second franchise.
Yes.
When it comes down to the game, I can't be afraid of what your mental state going to be to say, all right, is he going to take charge of the moment or shy away from the moment?
Yeah.
That's what I need. You can't shy away from the moment.
Right.
The moment is there for you to take it. Take the moment.
Right.
If you're going to be the generation talent, now if you're just going to be an evolution of what I just said, like you're a bigger, taller, better Rondo or a freaking defensive Tony Allen, fine, and that's what you are. But then if that's the case, then my whole system, my whole design of the team, I got to change. I got to change where I hold you at in the level of that team. Because now to me, you like you said, you're a third option. You're a role player. You're not the superstar. You're not the second superstar, right?
Definitely not superstar.
But you just need that to get over the hump because they number one in the East. You're not going to really get much change out the Sixers.
Right. He's the key, and that's the problem. He's the key to the Sixers getting over the freaking hump.
Yeah, they've been saying that for years.
Because it's the truth. Mm-hmm. It's not the fact that it's not the truth. He's the key to the Sixers. If he gets any better offensively in any part of his game, the Sixers is over the hump. Mm-hmm. He's the key, and the fact that they're not pushing him to be that. And the fact that we're saying we should, right? And then the fact that we say he don't like saying that he don't want it, or the fact that they're saying
Pop would have got out of it.
Bro, Pop would have definitely got out of it. Yeah, Pop would definitely, because Pop already said if you don't play, like I'm shipping you out of here. Yeah, Pop would have got out of it. But that's what I'm saying. If he's not going to be that bull, then the whole idea of what we were building's got to change. Because if he can't be considered the second superstar, he's not the second superstar.
I think we only had one superstar, and that's
Joel. Right, that's
a really good player in Ben.
And they built the team around Joel.
Yeah, a really good player in Tobias, and then we got shooters.
I feel like Joel became a superstar this year because after his playoff performances recently, where he was getting shut down by Marcus Gasol and Al Horford.
Well, last year in the bubble, he destroyed.
Last year he was good. Everybody else sucked.
And that's another point.
And he got injured.
I know Ben don't give you a lot of points. We didn't have Ben last year. We got swept. We looked awful. So like Ben makes an impact on our team.
We don't win without him. For some reason we don't win.
That's what I'm saying. Like he may not give you 20 points. He is a big part.
To counter that though, we played Boston with Ben and only won one game.
He's got a better team now.
But that's what. What's the point? Right. That's what I'm saying. But then what's the
like? He making all-star games. He know he's an all-star. His team is winning. He's like, forget everybody else. Forget what everybody's saying.
Then, as far as the media go, they thrusted him into the position that he wasn't built for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think they stopped though. I think only like 2 people that's really probably still saying that. I seen Max Kellerman say it. That's pretty much it. People don't really say that about him.
People don't care. They know he's locked in.
No.
The media, the Philly media already.
I was about to say, because when he missed them from Washington exploiting him on that free throw line that cost us the game when Joel went down, they tore Ben behind.
You supposed to know
that.
That's their job. But
the next game he came out and went what, like 6 for 9. So I mean.
Yes, I'm saying he won 6 for 9 in the first
quarter.
Which
one, 15? At least 15 shots a game?
Yeah, just at
least 15?
Yeah, just take them. Just take them. I don't care what you do with them. Take them.
That's where we stand at, Ben. Let us know, man. I mean, he wanted his clear out. Yeah.
Like, listen, it's irritating. It's just frustrating. Like, if I gotta accept him as what he is, then he's not a superstar to me. Stop calling him a superstar. If this is what he is, he's not a superstar.
Well, look, that's where we stand, man. Now let's talk about it.